What's going on, guys? We are back. It is Friday. It is noon. We got an awesome show for you guys today. At least we hope. We are trying all kinds of different things today. So I promise you're going to be in for a treat. Kristen, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Awesome. Let's go. Oh, here she comes. It's time for video check-in. Don't hit the lights. What is wrong with you? To my left, co-host, chickenista, chicken expert, Kristen. Today is going to be an awesome show. Look at Goosebumps.
Coyotes are everywhere.
What's going on, Kristen?
Oh, I was just getting my chicken poop necklace on.
Can I get some? Oh, someone's already pooped. Ingrid's like doing her job. Ask and you may receive. Ingrid is on it.
Don't blame it on me.
Oxygen is the solution to foul odors.
I just felt it on my back. It's warm and oh, God.
I knew I was going to have serious problems that, like, the Coop remained that much better than the house forever.
The Coop is beautiful, by the way. I'm not trying to plug your products by any means.
Please do.
Lipstick, give me a makeup kit. You know, I'll be nice and pretty for the crows.
Oh, so let's pull out another chicken. This is like a magic trick. Up to 1 o'clock already. Oh my God. We have a new Ingrid.
Memo! I missed the memo.
Know a lot of people who do raise rabbits alongside their chickens.
Why would you wait till the last minute to pull out your homework?
Have we met before?
Yep, that's a good one with the cords and everything.
This falls right off, and he regrows a new one the following spring.
Calm down, Matt. Calm down.
Why?
This is a really interesting show.
Oh, it's, see?
Yeah.
My fault. I love it. Cindy, you just earned yourself a shirt. I love that.
Yes, Matt, you are right.
I had no idea what to expect when we opened up that box. And this is why we love what we do.
That's my goal, is to really bring people together through chickens.
The power of chickens. What's going on? Can you believe it? We are back. We are going to be trying something completely different. This reminds me a little bit when we did our first show. We kind of stood in front of a camera like this.
Right.
Yeah. I can tell you, I already feel a little awkward because I'm so used to having my headphones.
Yeah, look, we have like a whole body. We look longer.
I know, we actually have legs.
Yeah.
Nice. So guys, today, thank you so much for being here. Give us a thumbs up, give us a wave, say hi, let us know where you're watching from, and as always, let us know what your questions and comments are. So today, we are going to be experimenting a lot of different things. So as you can see, we've already had to change up the mics.
People can't hear you guys.
Huh?
I'm getting comments that they can't hear you.
Okay, that's what I figured. Are we unmuted?
Yeah, you're
They're
unmuted.
saying no audio.
Okay,
or
no
they can,
audio, that's fine.
hard
Did
to
we
hear.
Did we turn on studio mixer? Okay.
What is that?
Go to studio. So if you can't hear us and audio is bad, we're not surprised. Give us a couple seconds.
Where
We probably just have to turn on YouTube Studio.
were you talking to me?
Yes. So.
Okay. So where am I doing this?
I'll just go ahead and do it, and it'll be so much easier.
Kristen, you want to do like a little soft shoe or something? Entertain? What's new in chicken world for Kristen? she's she's doing like the madness dance.
So we have to turn on the mixer in order for it to know that, oh hey, we got to hear the mixer.
Are we back?
All right, can you guys hear
How does that
us?
sound now, guys? Let us know. Thank you so much. And of course, we need your input because it's so critical that you let us know you can hear us, especially today, because we actually got a lot of really cool stuff set up for today that I want to show you guys. So let's make sure the audio is working.
And the mics, they said they hear you in the background, so I wonder if your mics are not getting picked up somehow.
Oh, maybe your mics are working, but ours aren't.
Give it a second.
Oh, Mike says that sounds better. Okay.
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 That's
All
what I
right.
figured.
Thank you.
We can take Mike.
All right, thank you guys. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah,
What would we do without our
And
audience?
truth be told, today's computer is brand new.
Wow.
Yeah.
What happened to the other one,
Our
Matt?
precious murder Mittens decided to jump
cat?
on the original laptop, tip it over, crash, and it never came back to life.
But she's too cute to be mad at.
No, she is vicious. She is the most bipolar cat ever. Anyway, so
You love her, I can tell.
you know what I love is Non loves her, which is I'm shocked about that. So listen, today we actually have some guests back in our building to unveil, which is better, reveal, help me
Both.
out.
Introduce.
Introduce.
I don't know.
Reveal
All right, so
and
we're going to be
unveil.
introducing a two brand new products from our friends from CoopWorks, okay? So we're going to be bringing them in here in a little bit, but once we know everything looks good, audio's good, we're going to go ahead and just get started because we got a lot of stuff to go through, and I'm sure there's going to be a couple times I'll be making a fool of myself. So, of course, if you guys have any questions, let us know. I can't read the comments, so you guys will have to read them out loud. And then also, don't be scared. We have 3 cameras set up for today's video to really help continue to change everything, all right? So,
all right.
We good on audio? Everyone's
I
giving
think
us a thumbs
so.
up.
I think just I sound better than you guys because of the echo maybe in the room or something. Because I'm talking directly into a mic, whereas you guys are mic.
Is there a bad echo? I hear it.
Mike said that it sounds like you're in a tank, and I sound normal.
Mike's back there picking up the
Yeah.
blade. So when everybody's together, maybe it will tighten up.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
The audio.
No, that should not be the case because they should be muted.
Yeah, they're muted.
No, they're not. Turn off. Let's see that. Just leave on one. No. Make 3 through 4 a red. Just hit those buttons.
There you go.
So
That's Ingrid, me, and Non.
Oh.
Yes,
Yeah.
the audio
Okay,
is not
so
equal.
does that make a difference?
I don't know.
Yes. Echo. Why do we have an echo?
I think it's just the way it's not like they're soundproofing in here. It's
No, I got to make sure we don't have a feedback.
Yeah.
like
okay.
we
That can
used
be
to.
really annoying.
So when they say echo, how bad of an echo? Now, Non hears the show, so I have to believe Non is now chiming in, saying exactly what's going on. No, this is not complicated. So, Non, how do we sound? Hi, East Stormy. How you doing? Hi. I always say Allison, but it's Aislinn. Karsten, how you doing? Yes, today we have our friends from Coop Works. We're going to be showing you guys 2 new products coming up, but we got to get the audio dialed in. So, has Non chimed in yet?
No, she has not. She probably is on a call
No
or
echo,
something.
just reverb.
Ooh.
Okay,
That's
big
even
difference.
worse.
And that
So I'm not picking up an echo. I can't hear anything on the monitors.
are the monitors turned up?
Yes. I have the volume on my phone, watching it on Facebook. Ingrid sounds good. I sound good, like normal,
Through the monitors?
through Facebook, my
Phone.
phone. But you guys sound like you're in the room upstairs in our house with no extra noise. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that would be more reverb. I would agree. As long as there's not an echo.
There's no echo. You guys just sound super flat and
Yeah, that could be
Like
because
far
of
away?
the mics.
yeah.
Huh. Sounds good to me. All right. See, maybe. So we are audio snobs. So is it good enough to continue with the show, or should we keep tweaking it?
You can continue with the show, but you're going to be mad about the audio.
Oh, that means we should not continue with the show.
He's
See,
always
Non-
mad
Non
about
knows
the
well.
audio.
No, he's going to be pissed about the audio.
It's that bad.
Yes. Just because the difference between the way we sound and the way you guys
So we just got to fix it. So what are you guys doing to
Sounds
fix
like
this?
Facebook is good.
Oh, that's an interesting point. So it sounds good on Facebook. How about YouTube? All right, well, let's go ahead. Can you guys... Oh, this is so hard because if I could hear it, I would probably have an idea what's going on. And I can't emphasize enough something. So I can promise you...
I'm wishing I had Cracker Muncher with me to keep me company.
All right, how loud am I now? We don't want to crank.
Suzanne says you can tell when people are addicted to VCL when they stay engaged through a long sound check. Just go ahead. It sounds fine.
Oh, yeah.
We do not want the new cat at all. Excuse me.
He's
we
so
do not want the new... Oh, yeah, so we're way low.
Love him.
We are way low.
Sneak him
and
in, Non.
If I turn this up a little bit, am I getting too loud?
No, I wonder if your battery is even like
No,
Karsten
all
says.
brand new
All right,
batteries.
well, I'm not hearing you through my headsets.
Oh, you're not?
Not really. Keep talking.
Holy hell.
I can, but
Coop Works is never going to come back again. They're going to be like, how the hell do you even get Coops out the door? YouTube sound. So they're saying everything sounds
All
good.
right.
As long as everything sounds good to these guys, I am happy. Give me a thumbs up. Are we good? Is
I
the
think we're
audio
good.
good enough? Nothing scares me more than when Non goes, you're going to be pissed when you hear it afterwards.
She does know you.
Yes. Oh, yeah. And she's exactly right. Take mic off and see if
Okay.
it makes the difference.
I just
I don't know. I think we're good.
yeah.
Matt's
Let's
mic sounds
Maybe we could just speak
lower
up,
than the rest. I hear Matt. Yeah, and I just turned myself up.
Oh!
Wait, what's going on?
She said she needed a chicken.
All right.
All right,
Do we sound good enough?
I think everyone's
I'm just getting people to keep commenting, engaging. It helps grow the show. If you guys,
well, yeah, but
there's
it's
a method
boring
to my
for
madness.
them.
Huh?
It's boring. A sound check is not exciting.
No,
we have
I know.
exciting things to take.
So then we should have had
do.
all this dialed in before we did
Yeah, I
the show.
thought you guys were working on it all week.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Jimmy.
Sorry.
By the way, her name is Ashlyn. It's pronounced Ashlyn. It's an Irish spelling. She had commented.
Oh, so it's not Aislinn.
Yeah, it's pronounced Ashlyn.
Ashlyn. Okay, not Allison.
Right.
All right, so we're going to
Definitely
go
not
ahead and get
Allison.
started. I hope to God Nan is wrong because I have been so excited about today. We have our friends from Coop Works. We got Tom and his daughter Kate. We're going to be showing off. We're actually going to be doing an unboxing. I have not seen these two new products. I can't wait to start asking them how it's going. But when we bring them in here, which we're going to do in a couple minutes, we got to get their mics checked. So hopefully you guys will be able to hear them. And this should be very interesting. As always, guys, if you have any questions or comments, you know the drill. Leave it down below and give us a thumbs up. Share the show. Everything you can do to help continue to grow it is greatly appreciated. All right, Kristen, do you have any thoughts or comments before we begin?
I'm just excited. I see some very familiar things here that I'd like to reintroduce or remind people that are available and bring in the new.
Yes, so I would love to do that first. So if you guys have never heard of Coop Works, it's an American-made company, American-made product, and I want to say they're local right in North Carolina. Am I right? Yeah, right down in Wilmington, North Carolina. I love the vehicle. I got a little teaser for after the show. Okay?
Yeah.
He's got the Tesla truck, and he said, Matt, if you want to test drive it, you can. So I think we're going to do that after the show. We're going to drive the Coop Works mobile and get that on camera. So that should be interesting. So they just came up from Wilmington.
Can we bring chickens?
I don't think that's a good idea. You can ask Tom if we can do that. All right, so go ahead. Let's show people where it all started. This is the one I remember. I remember how excited you were about this.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I love these.
What just happened? Oh, go ahead and grab that leg. Stick that back in. Actually, right here is a good point. When it goes to get installed, look how easy this is. Don't forget to switch cameras. We're supposed to make it exciting and whatnot. So, yeah, stick it in there. You get it? All right, here. We'll just give it a little push.
Yep,
there we go. Okay. So here we have the Coop Works feeder, and we're going to turn it around just like that. Look at that shot, huh? See? Not bad. Isn't that great?
We're almost like a real show.
That's what we're trying to do here. So here is, how many pounds of feed fit in this? Do you remember?
It's at least 50.
Tom's like, God, please, guys, get it right.
But I've gotten it mounded up and almost gotten 2 bags in there.
So
almost.
Now
80. It's officially 80.
Yeah,
so
80 pounds of feed, which I absolutely love because 2 bags of feed most commonly is going to be 80 pounds. Most chicken feed comes in 40-pound bags.
Depends on the brand, yeah.
You fill it up in here, and here's the thing I can tell you that I loved initially when I first saw this product. So go ahead and go to transparent.
Yes.
And so now we have consistency. There we go. And I don't want to change camera shot, so we'll probably have to stay. You can go pop between the Canon and that one. All right. I love how unique it looks. When you see this, you know it's a Coop Works. Love the color. It looks like a silo, which makes sense because they call it a feed silo, right? And we have this nice big point right here, which makes a lot of sense because one of the things that kind of can be cumbersome with chickens when you got a flat surface
is them roosting on top and pooping in their own food.
Yeah.
Like, who would want to do that?
Yeah, nobody wants that. So I love the point here.
And actually it works. I've never seen one be able to stay up here.
And there's no better person than Kristen.
Yeah.
You got, what, about 200 chickens right now in your backyard?
Oh, no, 5.
5. 5. Now, you've been using this a lot. I know how much you love it because it just makes your life so much easier. And also, they have like a rubber molded feeder port that allows the chickens to reach their head through, reduces drag back, which bottom line is it's going to help you save on feed. It stays nice and dry. And you just put it right out in your yard. This is absolutely great for people that free range.
Or your run.
Okay, yes. Or, and we've done that. We've put it in our run where we have, actually if you want to grab the steak, we got a lot of videos out there where we have shown so that you have, you're not going to hopefully trip over the legs or whatever, that you have this spaded steak, you pound it right in the ground, and it kind of acts as the pedestal, and the whole thing will sit on there. I have a feeling that one of the things that we're going to talk about today that will help if you have a smaller run and you want to keep your feeder inside the run, which I absolutely love, because that way you're not inviting the deer, the raccoons, possums, things like that. Okay, so we got the 80-pound coop feeder, the feed silo, CoopWorks. Also, I wanted to mention too, these legs are adjustable. So let's say you got turkeys, right?
Right.
Or if you got some, I don't know, bantams, you can lower it, you can go up.
Well, for the bantams, I just put a little block down there.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Oh, and also check this out. I forgot about this. They have this little locking mechanism here, so that, you know, for maybe so larger dogs or animals, whatever, can't open it up. Maybe you don't want your neighbor getting in there and stealing your chicken feed to feed their chickens. Who knows? You know, crazy things are about to happen, especially with the price of eggs going up. So here's the 80-pound CoopWorks feeder. All right. So let's put this off to the side.
I love this so much. I have 2 of them.
Oh, you do? Well, you have to when you have 500 chickens.
I don't have 500 chickens. You trying to get me in trouble? No, I bought one for my daughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I loved it so much, I got her one.
Makes sense. Oh, and I forgot that we also have the, I forget how many pounds. How many pounds is this one, Tom? 40. Okay, so we cut it right in half, a little bit smaller, perfect for people that have the smaller flock size. Something that's come up recently that we, hopefully we'll have a video coming out soon, that I think people misunderstand what's going to happen when you put, 40 pounds of feed, 80 pounds of feed in a hopper. They automatically think you're going to be inviting pests, which is not true. And they also think it's just going to sit there and get moldy. We have never had that issue.
I haven't ever had that issue.
Exactly. So I want people to realize that just simply is not true. Could it happen to someone? Possibly.
Well, what you can't see is there's a mold in here that makes sure that there's no cracks and crevices for the feed to get caught and get moldy.
The molding, the rotomold, not actual mold. So let's not, I want to make sure we don't confuse people there. So a lot of thought goes into the design that I can't wait.
There's a plastic mold in there.
Right, when we get Tom in here to talk about, all the little things that they do to break the surface tension and make sure water doesn't get in there. But just a great option for something a little bit smaller, right?
Right.
And also this could too, if you didn't want the base, if we can get a shot of that base down at the bottom, if you wanted to also use the spike, the post, you can do that as well, right? Awesome. Okay.
They're interchangeable, yeah.
All right, so there's the 40-pound feeder, and then it was probably like, if I remember correctly, it was about a year later, Tom goes, we got to come back on the show. We got a new water silo, right? Was it about a year?
That's pretty quick for R&D.
Yep.
That's good. You guys are on it.
Here, once again, we got, the same look, the same quality. We got the beautiful silo, and we're going to fill this up with water. And I like what they've done with this. We have the auto top-off, should you want an auto top-off with what I believe is called a Hudson valve. All right, so that's really nice. And also, check this out. We know this product really, really well. It's the Deicer from Farm Innovators. And they even made sure, if we get a nice shot of that, look how simple and easy they made it for you to be able to just run your Deicer right through there. So they got a little slot cut out right there. So it just drops right in there. So now, not only do you have a great option for holding water, you can plug it in and make sure you have power. It'll keep it from freezing. Isn't that excellent? And these are plastic safe. All right, that's a question we do get a lot. It's designed to go into a plastic container. And also, remember, it's a de-icer. It's not meant to, will it get warm? Yes, it's meant to get warm so the water doesn't freeze, but it's not meant so that the water becomes bath water.
Yeah.
So all you want it is so make sure that it doesn't freeze on you. All right? What do we think? Any questions on this? Comments? Any questions coming up? Anything that people have about these feeders and waterers before we get into the unboxing?
No, I don't. They're just commenting on that they have them and they love them, and it looks like an Apollo lunar lander.
It's a what? I don't have the headset.
It looks like the Apollo lunar lander, the other one, because it has that kind of.
Oh, the legs.
Yeah, and for everyone that has this, especially the ones that love it, which I'm not surprised because it's just such a great product. If you haven't already, one of the best things you can do for small family-owned businesses is reviews are gold. If you have not gone on to Google and Trustpilot or wherever else you can leave reviews, I promise you it is gold to us to see those positive reviews. All right. I think we're ready to bring Tom and Kate in.
Okay.
All right. Now, there's going to be 4 of us. So, Tom and Kate, why don't you guys come on in And this might feel a little awkward, a little tight. We're not sure, but come on in. You guys are going to love this. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Carolina Coops. So make sure their mics are on. We got to make sure we got to do a quick sound check. Make sure, guys. Tom, great to see you.
It's great to be back.
Kate, thanks for coming.
Good.
Make sure you guys hear them okay? Good to be back. So Tom,
yes.
Let's go ahead and get started. If you guys are having problems hearing Tom and Kate, please let us know. But I think I can already tell we got a full screen here. And if we could, let's I want to play Weatherman for a second. Are you ready for this?
Okay, wait, let me get the right one.
Well, I thought, let's start with the main one, the main sticker you see right on the box.
We're making room for the images here.
So yeah, look at that. So as I promised them, I said I want to kind of pretend we're weathermen, weather people here, where we got rid of the table, and we have so much green screen here that we don't normally utilize, and that was one of the things I would love to do for the show. But as you can see, we can't show anything off with all 4 people up here. So if you would, can I ask the Kate and Kristen to step off to the side, and let's Tom, perfect.
Step off too?
No, I need you. I need you. This is weird because we're backwards. So there you go. What do you think?
That looks fine to me.
So tell us, this is the unveiling. Here is the new Coop Works wall mount feed and water. All right, so yeah, there's the 2 devices right there. Very nice. So I'm dying to ask you, something must have happened for you to say, okay, it's time to maybe come up with a new product. Obviously, you are crushing it with the design, the quality, the beauty, the uniqueness of it. But this one is going to mount on a wall. Tell us about that.
Just to free up floor space where somebody would rather have that
Tom's
option.
audio needs to get
Even
turned
though
up.
the stands all work great. We just thought it was time to do a new model of it, a new version. So I've been working on it for quite a while. So this is really kind of the first unveiling. We just started making them available. So
very nice. Now you say you've been working on it for a while. For what? The past couple months?
Oh, probably,
and here it is.
probably close to a year.
Okay.
The design, the prototyping, the tools, having the molds made, and all. So it's a fairly long process.
All right. Can we bring up the whatever that one, the original one was with the manual? Yeah, there we go. Yep. All right, so here we see that it's wall mounted. It looks like it's right on a French cleat.
Right.
Okay. And you're using the same type of high quality plastic. I can't remember exactly what it is.
Yes, high density polyethylene.
Oh, okay. Well, we know that. We love our high density polyethylene.
With UV stabilizers in it.
Now, if I remember correctly, you did say that these ones are blow molded, not rotomold?
Correct. Yep.
Okay, what made the difference there?
We wanted something that we could step up from a volume standpoint, and we built like a tank, but things that could be, if we want to export to other countries and all, we could.
Oh, very nice.
Rotomolding, the process is slower. We get about 15 parts a day off of a mold. When you blow mold them, the production goes up, but then the quality is still there because we're molding them. So you'll see when you hold it.
Right. So
it's as thick as this.
If you guys haven't seen rotomold, it looks like it takes forever. It's just literally rolling around. If I understand correctly, the plastics on the inside will start to kind of go around those walls and form it. So that's got to be very time consuming. Now, again, I just want to remind people these are made right here in the United States.
Yes. Yep.
That is awesome. I love that part. So have you already started selling the wall-mounted feeder and water?
Just started shipping them last week, but we haven't done any real promotion on them yet because we wanted to see you first.
Well, I definitely appreciate that.
We're kind of holding off to meet with you. So.
Oh, I love that. So again, if you guys have any questions or comments, please let me know. I also just wanted to show off a little bit of some of the other pictures you sent us because someone that, we own a factory. I know how interesting it can be walking out there. I mean, look at that. I can't imagine. Kate, you want to come in for a second?
Yeah.
So both of this, just to remind everyone, you guys started this because Kate had a problem with a feeder, right?
Yep.
Try a lot of them.
And so you guys invented the CoopWorx feeder. What does it feel like now to walk into your factory and see this?
It's wild. I mean, it's just as far as you can see, and it just, and then you've got all the different units going on, so that's very exciting.
I absolutely
that's
love it.
impressive.
Yeah, Kate lives in Ohio, so she hadn't been down in
I see
quite a while.
pictures and FaceTime, but when I walked in, and it's overwhelming.
That is awesome. So I have to also believe, here's the other thing too, especially from the business aspect, as you've grown with this great product, You've helped create jobs,
Sure,
local American jobs, and just absolutely love that. And I can't emphasize enough, one of the things that I know a lot of people do know about us here at Carolina Coops, we don't do this for a lot of people. We get asked all the time to promote this and that, blah, blah, blah. We only really like to promote and will promote the absolute best, and you guys have just absolutely crushed it.
Well, thank you.
So let's go through a couple more pictures before, because we're going to do an unboxing soon. So here is an example of what we're about to see. So here's a wall-mounted. Is this a waterer or feeder?
It could be either one. Yeah, what happened was when we first designed it, we put it on a wall, and we noticed when you take the lid off that it was wanting to pull the feeder off the lid, off the wall, the cleat. So we've got these knobs on there that you just crank them down, and it digs into the Z plate there, or the Z bar, and keeps it from lifting off when you go to.
It's solid.
When you go to take it off the wall, so it's solid, yeah.
Very nice. Tell us what we're looking at here. So we're obviously looking at the back of it.
Yeah, that's the custom little Z brackets that we made. So they're powder coated steel brackets, and so that's just and to take it off to clean it, you just unscrew and lift it off, and you can clean it.
Very nice. That is awesome. Yeah, look at that is beautiful. I love the uniqueness of this design.
Yeah.
Love the name, love the colors, just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, Brad at Forrest with Ideologic is our industrial designer. Hey, Brad, I think he's watching. But Brad's done engineering with me for 25 years or so. And that's how this came about when Kate was looking for a different type of feeder. Went to see Brad, he's right over in Cary, and developed this 4 years ago, right at 4 years ago. Yeah. And so we're keeping the same design styles, the same look and so on.
This has been 4 years.
It has been 4 years.
Flies by, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
mine looks brand new, by the way.
Oh,
yeah, you mentioned something. You want to come back in now? You did mention something that you had the UV stabilizers in it.
Right. Yes.
So talk to us about that, because that is one thing I've learned. The sun can beat the crap out of stuff. And Kristen, as you just mentioned, yours is, we're down in the Carolinas, it's out in the full sun 24/7, right? And it still looks.
It has been. Right now it's in the run because I got a Carolina Coop with a run.
Yeah. How's that going for you?
It's awesome.
But that is
for me.
That is something, like yesterday, we're pouring concrete nearby here, and I hope the customer didn't mind. I went over to her current chicken coop. And one of the things I've learned about plastics outside, especially this particular coop, they fade, they become brittle, but this won't.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what is it, again, that you're putting into the plastics to make sure it stays and looks and lasts forever?
Yeah, it's a food grade high-density polyethylene, but it has a UV8 stabilizer in it, which is tested, I think, under 8,000 hours of UV light, so it's designed to last for years. They're molded over in Smithfield, and the company, Invacor, that does our molding, does a lot of swimming pool and playground equipment. So their stuff has to last years outdoors.
I would love.
We've got 4-year-old ones that still look like they're new.
I would love it after you let me drive the Tesla truck. I would love to go see these be made. I think that would be a lot of fun. I think, again, because I'm so proud of you guys.
Oh, thank you.
I absolutely love this. I can relate in so many ways. And to see the process, just, because I know what it's like to try to create a process from just the manufacturing and procedures and systems, and then how you're shipping it out. Just absolutely love that all.
We have some comments.
Yes, let's hear it.
Sono says, my flock appears to be happy VCL is back. They're like on their third chicken song since you started.
Well, we appreciate that.
And Carson says that his feeder looks brand new and he bought it in 23.
Hey, Carson. I spoke to him yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that, because that's the thing, guys. I mean, you're going to see so many options, all right, online, especially now with Amazon. And, I'm just as guilty to say, yes, do I love the luxury of these cheap products from China and, whatever, but they're cheap. You know what I mean? You're going to get what you pay for. And here, I don't even remember what the prices are, and we'll go over that towards the end of the show. But these are just going to last a very, very long time, and it's an American-made product. And just our customers that are your customers also have just given us such phenomenal feedback.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. That's good to hear.
On these products.
Yeah, in 4 years, we've shipped over, I guess we're close to 11,000 of these.
No
We
kidding.
shipped over 10,000 of them. I keep saying 10, and then Noah the other day said, you can take a look at the numbers. It's way more than that. So that's
awesome.
The thing with the molds is we're finishing them as quick as we receive them from Invacor. So
nice.
Just trying to keep up with the orders.
Great problem to have. That's
it is a good problem
We're getting
to have.
more tooling made so we can double it up too. So.
Just
Nice.
ordered another small mold, so we got another one come in so we can increase the capacity there too. So.
Absolutely love it. All right, were there any other pictures of the factory before we get into the
What other photos are in there?
unboxing? Because I haven't seen the new product yet. I'm going to show you guys the unboxing and the installation with our particular run, but we will talk about other options because not everyone has the type of framing we have with our chicken coops.
So no, this you had put. These are the only ones you put up there. So
They're just
there
a
was
variety of
another
images.
factory.
Okay.
Yeah.
What other ones before we get into the unboxing?
We don't. I have. You didn't put them on there, so I don't have them. We went through these. That was the one we saw. And then my just never believes me, so I have to just.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Never
so,
trust me.
all right, well, let's go ahead and do the unboxing. Now,
Okay.
this is going to be very interesting. We're going to bring in a rejected run wall from one of our coops that's been sitting outside for the past couple years. And I did ask them to sand it up a little bit just to make it look a little bit better, but it's still a perfectly good wall. And what I wanted to do is learn what it's going to take to install one of the newer wall-mounted feeder and waterer on our type of run. And obviously, guys, there's going to be a lot of common sense here that if you have a solid wall, you won't have to do what we're about to do. But I've never done it before. I hope the boards fit. Lance, the legend, brought them in for us, and we're going to go ahead and install that. Now, truth be told, with the wall, everyone's like, well, what are you going to do? Are you going to screw it to the wall? Are you going to put some legs on it so it stands up? Of course, I thought that was going to be way too easy.
Okay.
Right? So it's going to take probably a team effort to install the boards, and I'm going to have two volunteers that want to hold the wall up. Well, I notice, yeah. And then we'll do the unboxing.
Okay.
Or I can hold that wall up, and if you want to do the unboxing. Or maybe you both hold the wall up, Kristen and I.
We'll hold the wall up.
All right, I think that's a good plan. What do you guys think out there? All right, so can someone bring me a wall, bring me some boxes, and let's see how this goes.
I'll grab the other box.
Okay. So I do believe this is the wall that we've been talking about dressing Ethan up as a bear. We're going to go around this way. And running through the wall. All right, so here we have a wall. All right, pretty simple, pretty basic. I have no idea how well.
Now, we would want to
Good. Just the box.
put it on the other side, right?
Potentially. I'm making this up
Okay.
as we go.
We're gonna go with the feeder.
Okay, so
you're
we're.
good? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, are we doing both of them or just the feeder?
Well, we can open
can
both.
you do both?
You can hang one if you want to, and
Oh, I was going to hang both.
hang them both. Okay. Let's do it.
Balls to the wall around here. Okay, so let's take the boards. All right, so I'm going to explain what's going on here. All right. So, yeah, put those off to the side if you don't mind. All right, I am so jealous already. So let's come on in. All right, we got some tools. We got some screws. And let's change up the... Okay, perfect. All right, so check this out. All right, so one's the feeder, one's the waterer. Okay, look at that. Here we go, guys. Check that out.
I love their packaging.
So that's what I was about to get into. I am so jealous. Now, Tom, you guys print your own stickers, right?
Yeah, we're still printing those in house. Just we print them on demand. So it's yeah, we've been printing them from the beginning. We need to order litho labels.
I don't know.
But we do large format printing, so it's just as we need them. We've just been running them in house.
No, it absolutely looks great. Great artwork, great big stickers. So easy to see what's you're getting inside the box. Double wall cardboard box, but check this out for real. You guys are putting a handle in with it.
Yeah, I think it
Well, you're
works
showing
great.
me up.
I
I
think it
thought my
works well.
Cupola box was really cool.
Yeah, if you're we were just at the Homesteaders of America Festival conference a few months back, so we didn't have this on the market yet, but when you go into a show, people can just pick it up, walk out with it, so we
Or in
carry
a
a
store
lot
or
of
something,
Yeah.
I love that.
nice.
Actually,
Yeah.
we'll be at the Southern Farm Show this next week, Wednesday,
Yeah,
Thursday, and
right
Friday.
here.
We'll have a bunch of these with us. So,
Come see us. We're literally
I
right
will.
up the road.
yeah, step back in.
All
Oh, no.
right, so if I could have each one of Kate, if I could have you come over here, and then if Tom, you can stay there, hold up the
Okay.
wall.
All right.
We're gonna start the unboxing, so let's make sure we got our cameras right. We all
Relax.
good? We get one chance at this. Now,
Do you want a knife?
Tom is not showing me anything. I don't know anything, so this is the real deal off the cuff. And I almost I don't
Get
want to
open
cut
either
into
side.
it because it's such a nice box. But hold on. So we got these little tabs here.
Yeah, I'm
little
just going to cut
stickers.
the tape.
Yeah. Well, okay. All right.
How about that?
All right. We're gonna open this up. And now you didn't make this too easy, did you? I was
Tried
expecting.
to.
Look at that. So we're just like that. Look, I just pulled the entire thing out. Nothing else is left in the box. So that's nice. All right. And I noticed it's a different color. Is that intentional?
Yes, it is.
Tell me about that.
Well, with blow molding, you can't do the flecks that we do with the rotomolding. So we went with a solid color and went with a contrasting color. So it's a darker gray. It being a different process. So,
gotcha. All right.
So we did a color we thought looked
More in
really
the same
nice
family,
in
but
the same
not
family. Yep.
identical. Yeah.
Okay. And if we have to adjust the cameras, like we didn't know where. Oh yeah. Well, we got Paul here ready for that camera shot.
Thanks, Paul. Perfect.
Huh?
It said thanks, Paul.
Look at that. Look at that, Paul. Don't you guys love this? Look at it. 3 different cameras finally. All right, so we have, you called it a Z bracket. I call it a French cleat.
Yeah, it is a French cleat, yeah.
This is a woodworker in me.
Yep.
So no offense if I call it a French cleat. But a Z bracket makes perfect sense. And yeah, it looks just like a Z.
French cleat.
Very, very simple. Got some nice bubble wrap on it, so that's going to protect it. You want to hang on to that? We got some screws down here. And we have...
How much does it weigh? Someone said it looked very lightweight.
About 10 pounds.
Yeah.
So you can feel the strength of that. It's pretty solid.
So of course, I did not grab a Phillips head. I didn't even think about it. But that's just a regular number 2 Phillips head, which is a great choice because everyone should have a Phillips head.
Except for Matt.
Right, because we use so many square head. Now, are these stainless steel?
Yes, they are.
I was going to say, so I mean, you're going even.
Yeah, we don't want anything that's going to rust.
That's right. I can tell that that's a stainless steel, and the 2 reasons why I love that. Yeah, it's not going to rust. Also, stainless steel is a lot harder of a metal, so the likelihood of rounding it out isn't as likely.
Yeah.
Check that out. Stainless steel screws.
Top notch.
So it's about 10 pounds, and so we're going to open it up. Okay, we're going to take the lid off, and we got, boy, this is fancy.
I know, they are so fancy.
They're so fancy. All right, so we have, I'm guessing the instructions.
They were actually on the box.
Same ones that's on the box?
Yeah, they're on the box. That's why we put them on the box here.
Okay, well that makes
that
sense.
is the
You can't,
right.
you can't miss it.
Right.
Oh, come on now. Really?
We got stickers in there?
We don't have stickers with our Coops.
Oh my god.
Boy, I don't know. We're gonna have to
Oh,
start.
are you feeling bad right now?
I am. No, so you learn so much from having other companies in. I just love all the little details.
Yeah.
People love stickers. And then we got the, it's like a postcard.
Advertising their other products, which is genius.
Yeah, boy, we should do that one day.
Yeah, maybe.
Introducing the new autofill water silo. Yeah, so they're showing off the other products. And welcome to the Coop Works family. We hope you and your flock enjoy your new Coop Works feed silo. We would love to see photos and videos of it in action. What a great idea. I imagine you guys get a lot of that from your customers. Oh, that's
Love
great
it.
material.
Yeah, highlight of my day.
Yeah, so CoopWorx USA.com. All right, so we get that. That is awesome. Now, do I get to keep the sticker?
Sure.
Can I have that, or do I get to give all
Absolutely.
that back? All right, so we're going to set that off to the side. Now, we have a Z bracket, and we're just going to screw this to the wall, and obviously we want that to bump out. And I'm going to be a typical guy. Notice, yeah, I see the instructions, but of course I'm not going to read them. We're just going to mount it like that. I also have to believe, so we got what, the feeder on this one? So we obviously want it fairly level. I didn't grab a torpedo, but I might have a little cheat for it. But as you can see, it always happens during the show, we have a run wall here. We have a run wall here.
Oh, okay.
We have a run wall here.
There was people at the door.
3 people. All right, and I don't know if we need to change the camera shot. I didn't know if we were going to have to or not. Now, again, I can't emphasize enough, and Tom and I talked about this in our pregame before he came up here, that I wanted to show you guys something a little bit more complicated, but it's really not, and what to do if you're going to put this on the inside of your run. Of course, you could mount it on the outside, but I think that kind of defeats the purpose. If I was to make a recommendation, you want to put this on the inside of the run, which means we may have to flip this wall around, but because you guys can't see the screen, because we did decide to use the black, that I don't think it'll make that big of a difference. That probably, you guys probably don't understand what I'm saying. All right, so here we go. We're going to...
There's a lot of detail that wasn't necessary.
Huh?
There's a lot of detail.
Well, the point is, we got pills falling out. Is that
That's a vitamin.
Vitamins.
So
Yeah.
Matt, whatever height you want the porch to be off the ground, you add 12 inches to it when you mount the bar. And
Okay.
so if you wanted the porch 15 inches off the ground, add 12 and mount the bar at 27.
We get a camera shot down
So what would you
here.
recommend?
The 80-pound feeder starts at 13 and goes to 18. The biggest issue is if there's feed on the ground, you raise the height, which helps prevent the drag out. So, 15 is not a bad number to start, but somebody can experiment with it and raise it if they need to. So the higher the better from a standpoint of feed being drug out. Where do you have yours set, Kristen?
I have this one.
Yeah.
It,
Fairly high.
I don't remember,
Okay.
and it works great.
Okay, cool. All right, good.
Well, so we are going to talk about that because that is absolutely critical. Because when we go to figure out in our situation where we're going to adjust it, that is the number one question, is the height. It's so important. And of course, here's what happens when you sell to the world is, well, you say 12 inches, but I got silkies.
Right.
You got the ones with the special needs, so you got to make an adjustment. But the last thing you're going to want to do, I suppose you could have your, no, you would not want one lower because the other ones are going to go to that. They have no problem reaching it, and they're going to make a mess like Tom was saying. So what you can always do, like you were saying, you have a block that you bring it up. And
It's just like the stool I have in my kitchen.
Or,
It's a little step stool. Yeah.
or if you had bantams, you could take 8 inches and add 12 and mount it at 20, and that would put the porch about 8 inches off the ground.
Gotcha.
So, or turkeys, you could raise it up. So.
All right, so what we're going to do is we got to put in, I'm going to assume, Tom, 2 boards because we have an open space right here. And we're going to want 1 board up here for the Z bracket, and then the bottom, I'm assuming, is going to have to rest against another board.
Yeah, just to support it.
And Tom did give me kind of a cheat there. So you said if you're going to want, on average, 12 inches, right, from the center of the port down to the ground, right?
Well, if you want to go 13 or 15, whatever, you would add 12 inches to that number, come from the ground, and that's where you would mount the bracket.
Aha.
So that bracket comes up 12 inches from the bottom.
Gotcha. That makes perfect sense. So we're just going to add 12 inches no matter what.
So whatever height you want it, correct.
So what height do we want to make it?
I'm going to guess 15.
That's awfully.
Is that right?
13, 15.
15?
This is
you got some tall chickens.
Well,
Kristen.
these are 13 here off the ground.
13, 15?
Really?
Yep. Measure it and see. Actually, been meat.
16.
Well, it's because we've got it set up higher.
Oh, I thought you were going to say because of the carpet.
Or you could try, or you could try the. See
Well,
what the other
and
one
they,
is.
if you're doing deep litter in your run or your area, that builds up over time too.
That's a good point.
So
That is
I'd rather go a little high.
That is an interesting point. Can we show the product in the camera? I don't know if maybe we should have to change that a little bit. Okay, so that is something very interesting. What would you guys, if you were to install this for your chickens, how high up should the feeder ports be? And here's the thing I think a lot of people do is they make it too low because they don't want to make the chicken look like it's working too hard, but that could actually work against you where you want them to work a little bit more for the feed, and again, that's what's going to help reduce the drag back. So can I have someone toss me a pencil, please?
I got a pen. Does that work?
No, I'm a woodworker. I need a pencil. Yeah, I'll use a pen. Hold on. That's fine. I meant to grab one and I forgot. Can I have I could use my drink for a second. Do we got
You're
a
working
pen?
up a sweat there.
It's a little hot in here underneath these lights. All right, so Kristen, as you were about to say, I was going to mention that if we were in a real life situation right now, we're looking at the outside of the wall. Mm-hmm. And that means this board would go in there just like that. Look at Lance the Legend. Which means we'd have to pocket hole through the screen. And honestly, that's perfectly fine. But in this situation, I'm going to just do it right here on the outside so we don't have to keep flipping the wall around. All right, so I did want to talk about that. Now, you said 15 inches? Let's go 16.
Whoa!
Well, that's what this one is. 16 is a good number.
16 plus 12.
Yeah, 16. I mean, who was the world's best quarterback that was number 16? That's what really matters. That's how I decide these numbers.
28 inches off the floor then, right?
So we're going to take 16,
You took the work out of it for him.
And then you're going to add, oh yeah, thank you for the math. What's 16 plus 12? Because I suck at it. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 28. Now you're saying that's the center of the Z bracket?
Yeah, that's just where you would hang the bracket.
All right,
correct,
so
yeah.
what's half of 3 1/2? 1 3/4. So we're going to go so we're going to go 29. You ready for this, Kristen? Because you're going to have to do this on the other side. We're going to go 29 3/4. Make sense?
Yep.
All right, now don't cut yourself. Be very careful. I did as a kid. That's why I have a. Did I ever show you that big old scar there when I was a kid? I have a phobia. What are you doing?
29 3/4.
I know. That's better. It looked like you're about to mark it in the middle, and I can't put the board there. Perfect. Excellent. You sure you got it right?
No.
All right. Now, everyone knows we love our pocket hole joinery, so that's what we're going to use here. So we need a couple blue coat screws, and also, because we're going against the screen, I am not all that worried about having to do the face clamp, so that doesn't bother me at all. All right, so if you can go up to your line, we got this on camera, nice close-up shot. We're doing our job back there.
I'm trying to do 8 things at once.
All right, and
Per usual.
Nan has me terrified. She's like, you are going to hate it. I'm sure it looks good. If our fans... Notice the bumping of the trigger, kind of help it from not rounding out. Oh, and I'm going left-handed. Huh? Not bad. We don't need that clutch all the way. Do you want to do it? Or you want
No,
me?
you go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, get me lined up to that line.
Yep.
That'll work. Look at that.
Christian Matt Ryan wants to know why you're all dressed up.
Well, because I'm doing a show. I don't really think of it dressed up. Am I dressed up? Can you pull that out? We got a little bit of twist in the board. That's going to drive me nuts. Can you? Yeah, there we go. Nice. Is this considered dressed up? It's getting a little hot in here. Okay, perfect. Now, here's where we might have to do a little bit more math. Now, I'm guessing now, guys, we are doing this off the cuff and having a lot of fun, are we not?
Woo!
Yeah, so there's
There are the screws over there.
Hold on. Okay, so here's where we're going to screw to the 2x4. So that's got to be the 12 inches from the feeder. Okay, from right there. I see what he's talking about, right? Okay, right there. That's the center of the feeder port. Got it. Now, we're going to mount this. I mean, you could go flush here, which, is that your reference, Tom? The top of the... That's the one where you had the 12 inches?
The middle. Yeah, we probably went to the middle of the bar, but...
Okay, so we go to the middle. Here's what I would do. I would go to the middle. I would take that Z part, go to the middle as well, because I would not come down because you have a chance of splitting the wood being so close to the edge. Yep. And we're also having to come in the middle here, which is not going to be that terribly hard. It doesn't have to be perfect. So do you want to go ahead and mount this right now, or put the bottom board in for it to catch at the bottom? What do you think?
Bottom board.
Huh?
Bottom board.
Bottom board? Okay, that's not at all what I thought you were going to say. Okay, so with that said now, if we go here...
So we don't have to change the bit. Oh, you have a second drill. Whoa. I wish I had 2 drills.
Really? Doesn't everyone have? Yeah, you got to have a drill, a screw gun for every bit you're going to use. That way you're not changing them out. That's what everyone does, right?
I do that.
Good way to do it, yeah.
Awesome.
I do, actually.
I say let's put in the Z bracket first. And so we're going to switch over to our other screw gun. And we got a number 2 Phillips head bit. And we're going to put it right in the middle. All right, we got a good camera shot.
Yeah,
No? Okay, well, that would be bad. Flip it around. Okay, there we go. Now, I am eyeballing it. So here's what a typical person like myself would do. I'm going to come over here because I am right-handed, and that might be better for the camera shot. Oh, this is so much easier. Oh, yeah, you were supposed to be on that side anyways because your mic is on that side. Oh, nice fit. Okay, so let's put that in the middle. Again, I want the angled part Right about there. Now, people with severe OCD are probably freaking out right now. They're like, well, you're not measuring it. You're not doing whatever.
The chickens don't mind.
But here's what I would do, obviously, and we're going to do it right now. So you can go ahead and let that go. Look at that, right? And I'm going to come here. I'm going to measure it. I'm going to be like, look at that. Get a shot of this. I meant to go 1 inch, and that's 1 inch right on that eased edge. So that is absolutely perfect. So now I'm going to come over here. It's already there. Oh, I swear to God, I've never done this before. But you guys can see how easy it is, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm following along.
Well, because there's some people that struggle, and I'm like, it's not that hard. I think sometimes if people overcomplicate it, but I mean, right there, I would say just make that a little snug. That gives you your pivot point. That's like an extra hand to hold it, right? Right, Tom?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. What do you think, Kate?
I like it.
Nice. And again, I bump the trigger. If I try to drive it, there is a chance of that bit rounding out, but you got to make sure you're nice and straight. You got to make sure you're pushing, and maybe it's just a habit from a long, long time ago. Now, look at here. We can take this and do what we're going to call a dry fit, right? I might have it a little too tight. Is it?
Nope.
Is that it right there? Oh, there it is. I see it. Oh, I see what's going on there. Thank you for giving me a chance to figure it out. That's awesome. So do you guys have any idea what just happened? That is brilliant. And it makes perfect sense. The Z bracket is the perfect length in between the part of the back of the feeder that's going to go up against the wood. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, so it's got like a little edge to it. So.
Yeah. Look at that. That's actually makes so much sense too, because that way, you know, it can't get knocked off. And I know we got these beautiful thumb screws in there, which we'll get to here in a minute. But you know what, too? That's pretty dang good.
Not bad.
Now, this is the first time I've seen it mounted to a 2 before like this. I'm just...
You always remember your first one, Tom.
Just realize it may need to be mounted lower next time so those thumb screws can dig into the wood.
I see.
So
Yeah.
I just realized that. Yeah,
interesting.
because we've been mounting it on a solid wall.
On a
for
solid
testing.
wall.
Well, they're almost there, but yeah, just
yeah.
a little bit
Wouldn't
lower.
say
So
much.
almost, honestly, it might be ideal instead of using a 2x4, use a 2x6.
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
But that is me.
Yeah, but that's what that's for, is to keep it from lifting off when you take the lid off of it. If not, you'll pull it off
The
the
thumb
wall.
screws inside you're talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
'Cause
So, yeah, I didn't realize that when you were mounting it.
Isn't it fun? Yeah, look at that. So no, that bites.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Well,
but
thought
I
it was
definitely.
Okay, all right. 1/4 inch more and you'd have been there for sure.
Yeah. So we would have gone if we would have went maybe ½ inch from the bottom edge. That would have been perfect.
there you
But
go.
I love that. You know, this whole time I'm thinking, you know, I probably should have to put a board down underneath here to, you know, to catch the bottom of the hopper. But
Yeah, I'm thinking when it's
would.
loaded with
it-
the water silo, I think it'd be good to have a support back behind it just so it's not constantly pulling forward with the weight.
so then let's go ahead.
Because that
And,
holds about 7 gallons, so that's...
Which, by the way,
And how
this
much-
is 35-pound capacity.
35. Okay,
Yep.
35. Because someone had
I
asked
love
that.
that
I was like, I
earlier.
just realized we never said that.
Yeah.
I love how you have the 4 ports on it still.
Before?
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted them a little,
that's
bit,
a lot
little bit
for-
angled, so you still got plenty of access. And
Also, I don't think that because in this instance on our coops, since it's not flush against a wall, when you take the lid off, you still have that little bit of room from the 2x4 framing. So you shouldn't have that kind of, you know what I'm saying? Does it
also, truth be told, again, we're mounting it as if we're on the outside of the run, which again I don't recommend. We would also be
that's
up
true.
against the screen
Yeah,
too,
you'd be
It would be
which would
flipped
be
around.
nice.
Yep, yep.
it would be.
But since we're here and we do everything perfect and by the book, let's go ahead. Do we not, Ingrid? Did you guys hear that? I heard that. I don't even have my headphones on. All right, so Kristen, go ahead and take that off for a second, please. Nice. And we are 18 inches. So I'm just going to quickly screw this in.
Yeah, just something for it to rest against.
It's not a hammer. So that was just a little bit snugger. But that's all right. I hope Ethan's not watching right now because he'll never let me live this one down. He uses his screw gun as a hammer all the time. Drives me nuts.
And you
All
can,
right.
you can apologize to all the people that had their volume way up.
Why? Well, why was that loud?
A little bit.
I'm sorry, guys. All right. How are we doing on time?
We are almost at 1 o'clock.
Oh my gosh. Time goes by so fast. All right. So if you have any questions, let us know. Here's the installation on a run wall. Obviously, it's going to be way quicker on a solid wall.
But this is just like all of our other units. It's incredibly easy to clean. It's easy to, well, you're holding it just like that. You can just pick it up, carry it out, hose
That's
it
nice.
down.
You see the
it's just-
handle in the
it
middle, that
lasts
serves
all
two
day.
purposes.
Yeah.
One, you
Oh
can
my
carry
God.
it.
Is that what that
Add
is?
Yeah, but it
strength and it's a
also adds an incredible amount of
Show
strength
the camera
to
that.
this.
Show the
yeah.
camera. Let's get the shot. Let's show
Yeah.
the people. Remember, everyone's sitting. Look at that. There you go. Look at they put a handle in the inside for
And,
you.
and it also keeps it from wanting to bow
From
out
bow
with the
out.
weight of the water and all. So it just makes,
Wow.
you see how solid this thing
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
So,
it is a tank. It
yeah,
is
we-
definitely so well constructed. Great materials. All right, let's put this back on here. Just like that.
Solid.
Yep.
Okay, and then literally, oh, Tom, see your job was to hold the,
Okay,
now,
I'm
boy.
back on the job.
So literally, so I like that. Is that for gripping?
Yep, yeah, she's
That's
helping
your
lift the
handles.
lid off. Yep.
Uh-huh, we got the gripping right there.
There you go.
Love that. So, okay, I get it now. This is all making sense. We're gonna take the knobs. We're gonna touch that.
That'll keep
There you
it.
go. So those would kind of spike into the wood.
Right.
So I can definitely see when to go a little bit
And
lower.
we didn't know that was an issue till we got the first prototypes in and went and lifted off the wall, and the unit was coming off the wall with it.
It was supposed to be
And,
easy to lift, but it was just a little too
It's like-
easy to
Yeah.
lift.
So
That is awesome. How many pounds of feet again?
35.
35 pounds. Very,
And
very
dump
nice.
a whole bag and not have to store it.
Very, very
It's
nice.
such a low profile, like for our like 6x12 coops and the California coop. I think that would be great.
Yeah, how
It's
far out
really,
does
it's
it
not
go?
tasty.
about
Taste
eight or 9
it
inches.
was eating 8. I took your tape measure.
Yeah, you got a tape measure.
I mean, if I was to eye that up off the wall, I would say 7.5 inches.
Okay.
That is low profile.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
we did that, was to make it, give you something, fewer ports. Somebody doesn't need as big a feeder.
Yeah.
Give you an option.
And more floor space, like run space.
Exactly.
Is it-
Yeah.
Yeah, notice you still got the angle right there, so
Yeah.
the chickens are not going to want to sit on it.
Oh yeah, it still has to be roosters.
I absolutely love it. All right, so it's already 1 o'clock.
There's
We
the
got to
water.
get into the big boy.
Okay,
Are we
yeah.
ready for the big boy
Yeah,
now?
show you the-
The water silo.
Yep.
All right, so let's slide. Do we got room? Let's
Kick it
slide
out.
this down just a little bit.
Now,
I'm
what
having, Tom and Katie, I'm having the worst problem with squirrels.
It's with squirrels.
They're just
Yeah, that's, squirrels are so acrobatic. I mean, I
I
don't
know.
know of any way.
Well, actually, what we never showed. It's
A
right
squirrel
behind you.
recipe?
A squirrel recipe.
Oh, no.
No, it is.
That's
No,
that's
Oh.
not that's
there's
funny.
there's a cover behind you.
Oh,
We
okay.
didn't, I wanted to say, point out that all of our feeders, you can use a port cover. And
right,
then
but I
port
mean
cover.
during the day.
Yeah.
During the day, I know.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
There,
What
Put
keeps,
it,
what
you
keeps
put
squirrels
the
out?
you put it inside the run,
Yeah.
and you don't make sure the squirrels can't get in the run.
But they can. They can get in through the chicken door because the chickens are in and out of the run during the day. The squirrels are
Yeah.
in there.
Okay.
We just don't have a solution. I don't know how you would prevent
They
that.
get
You
on
guys have?
everything.
I haven't found
Oh,
a
well,
solution.
you could put
Cayenne
hot pepper.
Yeah, I've tried that. I bought
Cayenne
like
What?
pepper.
Your squirrels still eat it?
I bought like a 20-pound bag of cayenne pepper
Uh-huh.
just to use in my feed, and it just still hasn't. Like you have to stay on top of it because they're gonna get all the nuke feed. It's just very. I was just wondering
Squirrels are
if
Yeah,
there's like
I wish we
what
had
to
a
say about that
solution for
one.
that one.
But- if there's a height with this that would help with the squirrels
They
at all.
can jump so high, though. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know how
Yeah.
you would keep them out.
Okay.
All right.
We'll
So
just think, I'm gonna think on
No.
it, but I've not.
Well, I've done a lot of squirrel
I
work
did wanna
back
say
in
that.
my. Oh, check this out. Okay, so you got little covers for that. Very nice.
So at night, if you do need to close
You
it
just have
off,
to push them
or
in, or you can push
you
them
know,
in, squeeze
yeah,
them in.
these are
Right.
these are an
You haven't seen the
improvement
new one. Oh, you haven't seen the new ones?
Yeah,
Yes,
the
you have.
last
I'm
ones.
sorry.
Those are very
Those
nice.
are much
Yes,
much
brand
easier.
new port covers.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right, let's get into
Okay,
the water.
all right.
That way we can get into all the
Can
questions.
you use the same bracket?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry?
We can use the same bracket.
Yeah, but that's too easy.
Yeah, but
You
just
always-
for time, we should.
we have all kinds of time. All right, here we go. So we know what we're doing now. Let's lean this back just a little bit. Always taking the easy path. Here we go. So again, we got another beautiful box with a handle. That is awesome. I thought I was so cool when we had our punch-in handles right there. Again, you got the instructions on top. And so now, again, we just did the feeder. Now we're going to do the waterer. We got our tabs right there. And nice stickers right there. What are those stickers called? Just round stickers?
I don't. We just got them in because it was cleaner than tape.
Yeah,
You know,
I love it.
There's a name for them.
I figured. I absolutely love it. Tom's always he's always figuring out the cool stuff. Yeah, and same quality
Noah
box.
found those, so it's he's outsourcing things.
All right, we ready? So I'm just gonna pull this out. Same thing as last time. Look at that. Just that simple. And I was gonna put a table in here, but I figured since we got Paul the camera guy. Look at that. There we go. So we got another Z bracket wrapped in some bubble wrap. Boy, you guys must love that. All the same products. You don't have to stock more of the different products. Got the stainless steel Phillips head screws. All right. I mean, right now, I would not know the difference, but right there gives it away. We got the waterers. Horizontal, spring-loaded trigger waterers, which is one of my personal favorites. I don't like the verticals. They just seem to drip constantly. Same thing, we're just gonna take the lid right off. Everything is literally the same. Yep. So what we can do this time is let's redo our numbers. I mean, it is just that easy. Okay. Oh, and you're giving an extra?
Yeah, we send an extra port with every one. Somebody has a leak, they can just swap it out.
Nice.
Because once in a while, I get debris behind it. Usually it's fixable, but I'd rather them have an extra.
That's really nice.
Public service announcement, folks. Yes, it is very, very easy to clean out the O-ring to stop the leak. And we have video after video, and it's right there. I don't know if we can get a close-up camera guy right there. If you ever have a horizontal nipple and it's leaking, what we always tell people is send us a video, send us a picture so we can see, is it leaking on the outside of the nipple or is it leaking on the inside? And when it comes to it leaking on the inside of the nipple, all that means, and this is going to happen, you're farming, you got chickens, you got dirt, you're outside, okay? You got a little O-ring right there that just needs to get cleaned out. And I promise you, 99.999% of the time, you clean that out, and it could be a little tiny piece of dirt, you clean it out, flush it out, it'll reseat perfectly and keep it from leaking out. Does that make sense? So many people, you get a lot of people that are just like, no, I tried that, it doesn't work.
It happens, and sometimes we'll just send them an additional one, but we're packing one with every unit now.
Yeah, it's almost easier just to give it to them.
We designed that to spin on so that wing nut just spins.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's cheaper than having to pay an employee to say everything I just said.
Yeah, we made custom wing nuts for them. So.
Can we switch, guys? Can we switch cameras? Here we go. Let's stay on top of it.
I'm trying to troubleshoot something.
What are you trying to troubleshoot?
I don't want to say because it's something with the website, so I'm just trying to get this done before.
Oh, are we crashing? Did CoopWorks crash our website? No. We crash. I love when we crash a website. All right, here we go.
That's not it.
All right, here we go. So now we're gonna do something a little bit different this time. Let's slide down. We kind of center. If we slide down just a little bit that way, Kristen, you ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. So now, actually, Kristen, why don't you come down here and let's grab. Yeah, Tom, that was getting a little awkward.
Sorry.
Down on my knees behind in front of you. Thank you.
All right.
And where is?
So right behind you.
And here you go, Kristen.
What's behind me?
Oh, I thought you were looking for the boards.
Yeah, the boards. Oh, these ones right in front of me, about ready to bite me. Yeah. All right, so we got the boards. Now, also, guys, this was just rejected lumber, so I did not pick out the most beautiful lumbers. I see the comments. Boy, your lumber sucks. We got the pen. Mm-hmm. All right. Same numbers, Tom, 12 inches.
Yep.
Well, do you want to go?
But, right, so we're going to change up something a little bit.
You can go lower if you wanted to.
Yeah, so what I want to do is I want to go up with the board because it's going to look beautiful when we have both these at the same elevation. So Kristen, measure from the bottom of the board to that top edge of that board there.
Well, we did 29 3/4.
So it's 29 3/4. So let's go 30 1/4. Make sense?
Okay, yep.
You want? Yeah, that was smart. You're right. You're there. So 30 1/4, right on the edge. Very nice. That's pretty close. All right. So I'm gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna go 30 1/4. Perfect. All right. We're gonna put our board in, and go ahead. You want me to get that, or you want to get it? I know how much you love using a screw gun. Here, almost as much as you love using ratchet straps. All right. Let's flush that up. There we go. The intensity in here is big about the whole screwing in the board. It's like, you know, on this old house, they just get to edit it. So we're just gonna go ahead, left-handed. I can't wait to drive the truck. Who's coming with me? All right. Now, as Tom was saying, because we're going to have a little bit more weight. Fun fact, how many pounds per gallon?
About 8.
8.
You guys know the official answer. I've said it so many times.
8.33.
Thank you! 8.33 pounds. I only know that from my growing coral days. So we have roughly about 8 pounds. Now, how many gallons does this hold?
About 7.
7 gallons. So 56 pounds?
Wow.
Did I get that right? 8 times 7?
Well, that's 0.33.
0.33. Thanks, Kristen.
You're the one that brought it up.
So what we're going to do a little bit this time, if you're going to do this, and you're watching this video after today, because we are live right now, we discovered that we have these, and this is so clever. Nice big, here, let me just, I'm going to pull them out to show you guys. Big old thumb screws, okay, that go into the back of the waterer. And what that does is after you install it and you drop it
use that one if he wants to
onto
Don't look at it, just
Don't
use
look
that
at
one.
it. You can use that one instead if you want to. Same exact unit, but it's got a couple of options.
Well, I was wondering.
Yeah, so that way you can cover it all at one time.
See, yeah, that boy, Tom. So we got the same thing in here, an auto top off, which is, does this pop right off?
Yep.
Perfect. Just Hudson valve, so it's kind of like what's on the back of your toilet. And once that fills up, it turns it off. Perfect. So you got a spot, it just mounts right there.
Little clip.
And the door will go right over top of it.
Yep.
Well, you thought of everything.
Well, we worked on it. Brad's a great designer.
Okay.
We try to cover everything we can.
Well, no, hold on. No, let me. So I'm gonna take this off for a second.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm gonna see if I can figure it out. Now, what we are gonna do is we brought this up so we still go center, so that this will kind of pierce into the wood. Is the website that bad?
No, I have. Okay, never mind. I don't want to tell you what's going on right now because it's just going to make a big deal.
Is it good for live TV?
No. I'm just trying to fix something that I just found out about right before the show. That's all.
Is someone stealing
She's
our
multitasking?
Is someone stealing our website again?
No.
Okay, well that's bad.
No.
You ever have someone steal your website?
No.
You didn't have anyone copy you yet?
No.
You just wait.
Oh, jeez.
That's like someone kidnapped your child. Be ready.
Okay.
Sorry.
It happened to you.
So Karsten says Tom has the most awesome customer service. He has helped me out. So thanks you.
Thanks, Karsten.
Our pleasure.
Yeah, and they are absolutely awesome people. Another reason why I just love working with these guys with Coop Works. Very similar to us. Love local right here in North Carolina. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. Let's put this in here now. We're gonna do this again. Do you want to try it?
No.
You're on the pivoting side. So we're gonna go in the center. Let's see if I can eye it up again. You're gonna make me work left-handed. I smell food. All right, let's center it up. Oh, we got some wane on there, so we're gonna have to eye it about 1 inch. I'm gonna say. No, we got to go down.
That's right.
We got to go down. Oh, I'm gonna be right into the wane.
No, you wouldn't. You center right because you went up the half inch.
He's trying to lower it a little bit.
So that the
can dig into
pins.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go. You know what? I don't want to hit that wane. So check
I
out.
think you could in this instance.
Come down. Right
Since
about.
this is just a display.
This is not just a display.
Oh, you're going to take this outside and let
This
chickens use
is live for everyone watching and showing real.
Oh, you're going to
life.
bring the chickens inside the studio to live.
Oh my gosh. So here's what I'm going to do a little bit different this time. I'm going to go in the center because I didn't want to catch the wane part and it's going to grain out. Now let's level it off right about there. Perfect. And then I'm going to catch the solid wood. Does it make sense, guys, what I'm saying? Because if I would have went in there, it probably would have slipped and made it look bad.
So Tom and Kate, do you find that your feeders work better with pellets versus crumbles and things?
The way we design the internal funnels in here, they're very slick. And so pellets and crumble both work very, very well, almost equally as well.
So they don't have as much drag out.
I'm sorry?
They don't have drag out.
That's why, again, it's really the height that you mount it at is so crucial. But I mean, you're going to have a little bit, but definitely not what you're. If you see it on the ground, then it's not high enough.
Right.
And then also, I mean, we designed this for turkeys, ducks, guinea. I mean, it works very well with all sorts of waterfowl as well as chickens.
Right.
Too.
Right.
So I'm just eyeing up that bottom board so we catch it because we're going to be about 56 pounds.
And how many gallons of water is it?
They hold 7 gallons of water, and then 35 of feed. And then we didn't really show it or talk about it, but this feed silo also has the internal cone and funnel system, similar like our larger ones do.
Right.
So everything's going to funnel down. All the rest of your feed stays dry and clean.
So one of our customers says, "Oh, it would be nice to have the stand-up feeder for the bigger chickens, and then mount a lower one for their bantams and silkies." To Coop Works.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier, but wouldn't then they go to the bantam one, the taller chickens, and take advantage of it? It's like the tall guy going to the low urinal in the bathroom.
They might, but
Brad Williams pointed that out. Brad Williams, anyone? Hashtag Brad Williams. Hilarious guy.
There's that analogy.
I mean...
It's all right. Other people will catch it.
I think it would be easier for them, but I mean, I have a concrete block in front of my water bar, and it's for my little bantam. But
a little step.
The other chickens use it too, and I'm like, well, now you have to like duck your head to get to it instead of just
Makes them feel special.
Yeah, and my big ones use it. I don't understand. All right, here we go.
All right, here we go.
All right, let's put this in.
Oh boy, that was not easy working on your knees.
You're off on it, yeah.
There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, so we nailed it. So hold on, slow down. You're always in a hurry. All right, so we got it mounted, and now we purposely adjusted our numbers a little bit, where we brought the cleat down.
Can you tilt that wall forward so the camera can catch that possibly?
It's a great idea. Want to tilt forward?
Now I
Yeah,
can
just
show
which is another reason why I thought that would be a good idea, not to put it on a base. And then we're just gonna tighten it up right there.
There you go.
And that'll keep it so when you go to lift the lid off the feeder water, the base will stay and the lid will pop right off, just like that. Genius. So simple. Love it. Okay, so let's set that back. Now, here's the part I'm kind of curious. Okay, I see. So we got the Hudson valve, we got the auto top off. Now, does this come standard or is this an accessory?
This is an add-on.
This is an add-on.
Not everyone needs one, but we do carry those, or we can ship you. It can either come with your unit or you can get it later down the line. All the units are built to accommodate it.
That's really nice.
But it's an add-on, goes to a standard hose.
It's all UV rated tube, and we give you 6 feet of it to be able to get it outside the run before you hook it up to your water hose, and that's a 3/4 inch bib. And it operates at like 6 pounds of pressure, so just a little bit of water pressure. So you don't have to leave it cranked up to, it works anywhere from 6 to 80 pounds of PSI. Oh, I know. Well, I was trying to not grab the shot.
Would that work on a rain barrel?
Yes, it should, as long as it's got 6 pounds of pressure, yeah.
All right, so here's the part. Okay, so I have to. I see we got two different indents here. We got one that's a little bit bigger. Is this for the deicer?
One's for the deicer.
So the Hudson valve will go right here on the left side?
It can actually go on either one if you're not using a deicer, but yeah, put it on the other side, it'll be fine. Wherever you want to put it.
Okay. Well, I'm on this side right now.
That will still allow a cord to go through the one with the bigger detent.
So this will just drop in right there. Now, how would I would just...
Stick it through there before you...
Oh, got some screws there.
Yep, so if you lift that up, and it just goes right in.
So right through like that?
Yep.
Look at that. So we have the hose back here. Just went right through the bracket. Nice and easy.
Yep.
What's this over here?
I know. That's why I swapped it out to show you that.
Oh, you got something new coming up?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
See, so you got another.
There's another piece of tube inside. So if you've got the autofill valve and you want to daisy chain these, you could put 3 or 4 of them together, have one autofill and maintain. Yeah.
Whoa! All right, so you guys understand. So as I was putting in the Hudson valve, I noticed another adapter here where there's a quick connect. So if you want a daisy chain or almost kind of put it in I guess it would be in parallel because they'll fill up all together at the same level.
Find its own level, yeah.
Yeah, so we just push that right in like that. Now, is this something that is also an addition that you would just drill and pop it in?
We would drill for that. It wouldn't come with that unless you were ordering multiples. Or you could drill the hole in and insert it, obviously.
Can we get a close-up of that? That's actually pretty slick. Again, if you wanted multiple of these and not have to have separate Hudson valves, you just have one water hookup, and you could continue to hook up your waterers, and as this fills up, it's going to also fill up at the same level in your other waterer. That is fantastic.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can never have too many sources of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are not kidding. All right, so here we go. Oh my gosh. So we got this big thing of screws. I only needed a couple, but I just grabbed the whole thing because I was in such a hurry. I am dying to know what's going on the website. Let's play a game, Ingrid.
It's not. It's okay. So they changed something.
Who's they?
Shopify.
Oh, so this is our Shopify website.
Yeah, and it was something with the collective. So now people.
I don't know what a collective is.
Collective is how we sell Tom and
That's how you sell CoopWorks
products, right?
Something
and
not connected?
Yeah, no, it's not that. It's they've changed the shipping, so it has like international shipping and Canadian shipping.
I think that's what Noah just figured out this morning. So you can call him later. Everybody can tell you.
Okay, because I want to take that off, so now people can't check out if they have that product. Because we're just telling them to check out on your site for now.
Okay, Noah should be watching.
So
maybe
it's a problem with ours connecting to you.
I don't think so. I think it's ours because I don't have international shipping, but it's not letting me delete those options in the collective.
So much fun.
Well, cool.
Look how pretty they are.
It's Friday, right? All right, how did that go? So I'm dying to see this part. So with the Hudson valve, would we have to shorten that hose? I was worried about
it.
It should clear it? Okay, I didn't want to break it.
Those look so...
Oh my gosh, it does.
So nice and slick.
Look at that.
I just love them. Doesn't take up any floor space in your coop run, and it looks great.
I love it.
Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you guys.
You
This
guys
is
are
awesome.
the first to see it, so outside of our shop, pretty much. So.
I can't thank you guys enough for giving us this opportunity to do the unboxing, show it off. Yeah. I hope you guys out there just absolutely, appreciated the live unboxing, showing the installation on one of our run walls. But of course, if you have a solid wall, or a solid wall, regardless of where you want to put it, it'll absolutely work perfectly. I figure like a lot of people that have like a shed style coop, but the runs off of that, you could attach it to the solid wall on the outside of the shed, but into the run area.
Yeah.
So that makes perfect sense. What questions do you guys have right now? Now is the time to ask us anything you want. We may have missed a bunch. I know we're having a little bit of trouble with the website, and hopefully we're back on our A game. Hopefully everything sounds good. So glad you guys are here.
See, everybody just, someone has a hose close. So they said something about the handle. So just looking over these. There's different ways. You could use like a plywood sheet wood to mount it as well. Mike had said that. You know, you can put a piece of plywood so you don't have to put the 2 boards, I guess. But, and then Sonos is waiting for you guys to do a weather report at the end of the show.
Well, it's
fencing.
beautiful here in North Carolina.
For right now until it rains tonight.
Yeah,
it
but
looks
we've got
great.
70 next week.
Massive improvement for me.
All right, so let's
Yeah.
there's one last thing to talk about, and that is price. We didn't get into numbers. I have no idea what these retail at. I'm not sure if we're going to be doing a promo for people that are watching right now. If they do order it, it sounds like there might be some
Carolina
trouble ordering it. But
Okay.
tell us, so what is the retail price of both these?
On this, we're including shipping rather than the, $195 plus shipping or whatever. So it's $219.95, and that includes shipping anywhere in the U.S., in the continental U.S.
For both of them?
For either one of these.
Okay,
yeah,
so
for either one of these.
$219. That includes shipping anywhere in you said the
Anywhere in the
lower 48.
Correct.
Because that is important to mention, because you will get that person from Alaska.
Is a little bit,
Yeah, and they get madder than hell at you. You're like, but I'm sorry. I mean, you won't believe what small family-owned businesses will go through to get you guys the best price. And I'm sorry, if you live in Hawaii, you live in Alaska, things just cost a lot more. And we need to be fair to all the other customers. If you had to put in that law of average for shipping to Alaska and Hawaii, it just would not be fair to everyone in the 48. So hopefully you guys understand that. That's something we talk about all the time.
Right.
So again, it was $219.
Yeah, $95. We're just including shipping in the price rather than somebody checking out, going and having to add shipping to it and calculate it. So we've just kind
just
of.
wanted you to know up front exactly what it was.
So,
yeah, no, that's
By the
awesome.
time you get through it all.
So of course you can go right to Coop Works. Is it CoopWorks.com?
CoopWorks
CoopWorks USA. Let me say that one more time. Coop Works, and that was with a big old X at the end. USA.com. You can go purchase one of these wonderful waters, feeders, and again, we also showed you the big 80-pound feeder in the beginning of the show. And I know we'll have
them on our site. I've just imported those two products. But I still have to fix the whole shipping things, and people can order them from our site
Directly
as well, or they can order them from.
You know what? And
CoopWorks.
if you have to come to us to order it, just put in a little message, and we'll give you that discount as well.
We'll use the Carolina Coops, the Carolina
definitely
Coops
honor
promo
Carolina
code.
Coops discount code.
nice. So if they go to order it from your guys' website, they type in for the promo Carolina Coops.
Yep.
And what is it they get?
A 5% discount.
Wow, awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, no, we love
that is so nice of you guys doing that. I do see, if you guys have any other questions, please put it in now. I do see one.
Yeah, what's the warranty? Brenda Lee wants to know what's the warranty on these.
I was going to say.
We've never had a warranty
it's written
issue.
on the box, but
it's
we'll
probably
always, whatever it is,
probably
we'll fix
5
it
years.
anytime
Probably 5 years.
for
We've just
whatever
never
reason.
had a warranty issue
Yeah.
that I know of. I'm trying to think. Where
Maybe
somebody
one
a
with a
leg
latch,
broke
maybe, I think.
or
A latch.
ports got chewed up or something, we just replace them. The bodies, we've never had one that's just.
We haven't been able to destroy
Here's what I can tell you
disintegrated,
guys, because we get the
just
same
fix it. It
question
doesn't
and
probably
we have the
just
same
fix it.
answer. Like, we've never had the warranty because it's never an issue.
Yeah.
That just tells you the quality of it, period.
Yeah, and we just fix it. If there's an issue, tell us.
And that's the
Please
beauty
let us
of
know.
buying from an American
Just call
company.
us.
Yeah, I mean.
Talk to one of us. We'll take me or Noah. We'll take care of it.
And I have a question. A lot of people asked me, what base do I choose? Is there a
That's
difference
a really
based
common
on your?
Go ahead and tell her.
Well, for the 80-pound unit, for example, the legs, the four adjustable legs, is the most popular. It's really nice. It's easy to move. You can, lower, raise it, whatever you like. The X base, which we have also, their big steel X, that's really wonderful if it's kind of a floor space issue, or I can show it actually. And these are super heavy duty. I don't know if you can see it against the black, but anyway.
Yeah.
I love these. This stays incredibly clean.
You can switch. I'm so sorry. You can switch off the transparency. That's a good point. I want people to be able to see that.
I'll show you this.
There you go. So now we have the black off.
Okay, so
Or there
all
you go. There
of
you go. See
the
it.
80 and the 40s, the base looks like this. So they're all interchangeable, and it just sits right on the steel plate. So no matter if it's a stake, an X, and then obviously the port or the leg holes.
The 80 has a different post because the plate's bigger on the 80.
Yeah, but I'm saying they are designed
Yeah,
this
so
way.
Here's what I can tell you about this nugget right here. I am on video. I beat the hell out of this thing with a sledgehammer, and it went into rock hard soil. Beautiful. I was absolutely impressed. Again, it's not cheap stuff. Very high quality. I was like, yeah, we'll see. No, when we did it all on camera, we beat the hell out of it. Do you remember that? Were you here for that one?
That looks like the lawn darts of my youth.
We
They didn't have any kind of regulations for kids.
So this is the one you said is the bestseller?
That's the most popular for the 80, yeah.
Okay.
So this one's great. The X base is great if you have a very level floor. The steak, we designed the steak because then you can put it on any terrain, obviously not, concrete, but anything that's kind of an issue with your,
Oh, that's a good point. So if you're on the side of a hill,
Yeah, you could
you just
still-
pound this
you
down
level
in
it.
plumb and you're good to go.
that's actually why we,
Yeah, that's genius. Okay.
That is a
They
good point.
thought of everything.
Yes.
Okay.
You really have.
Nice.
Tried.
I have this one on my feeder, and I have that one on the water, and I'm surprised how stable it is.
This isn't,
It is very stable.
It's hard to, it doesn't look like it, but when
Yeah.
you feel it in person,
Yeah.
it's pretty,
When you have some
especially when you
water in
have
there
your
too.
weight in it,
Yeah.
it's
So
pretty solid.
the one thing that is, if anybody has any rodent issues, mice, rats, or whatever, we recommend the single post because
Yes.
if a rat or a mouse climbs this post, that metal plate keeps them from chewing
You
through
can't
the
get to the
feeder,
plastic.
and they can't climb upside down. They literally have to jump from the ground directly into the port. We did have a lady a couple weeks ago that was happening with, and it was, I think it was the first report,
Yeah.
and she had. It was a big rat, but he was able to get
impressive, I'll give it that.
But it's rare, so
Yeah, and you
it's a
can't.
good
you,
deterrent.
you can't, like you said, you can't just deter every
Right.
little animal.
And the rat is now in the
everything.
circus.
What did you say? We can be as resistant as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And prepare for it as much,
Yeah.
but you can't necessarily eliminate everything. But
Yeah, we're going to actually have a video coming out soon. I mean, one of my loves was doing pest control, and I've learned so much. I've dealt with rats up and down the East Coast and rodents, and it's all about prevention. But when you have rats, there's a much bigger problem at hand. That's what people don't understand. With mice, it's usually very a small area. It's very easy to deal with. But when you have rats, a lot of times you probably aren't contributing to the number one reason why you actually have rats there. You might be attracting them because, yeah, you got chickens, there's food and water, but it's that harborage area. That's probably 4 houses down that someone has a shed and they have no idea that they got, hundreds of rats living underneath it. You eliminate their harborage area, you will highly reduce the chance of having rat activity in your chicken coop. So, all right, guys, listen. Any other questions?
No,
Anything?
just praising CoopWorks.
Oh, thank you,
Fishing Matt
guys.
Ryan says Tom replaced my lid, no questions asked. Best customer service. And
I want to say it was Fishing Matt Ryan. Are we focused? Are we out of focus?
Matt was
What's
there
going on?
early on.
Yeah,
that
he
was
was
back
like
during
our
the Kickstarter
first-
days.
He's the one that
Hey,
introduced me to you guys, if I remember
Probably
correctly.
was. He was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
are we right?
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
yes,
almost
our
positive.
customers, yes, it was, and our customers are very involved, and they really help us.
Well, thank you.
I do have another question.
Better affiliate program.
With the water, is it insulated? There must be some
It's not,
insulating
it's not
property.
insulated, but it's so thick. This wall is about 200 thousandths thick, so we mold them really, which helps probably retain somewhat. But that Farm Innovators heater does such a good job of heating the water. Plus, it's circular and it's real close to the ports, but it's technically not insulated.
But it
no.
also, your water stays cooler in the summer.
I've
and
noticed
warmer
that.
in the winter. And then the other thing is you're not going to have any sunlight getting in. So you're not going to have the mold, mildew, algae, all that
Algae,
growth
yeah.
that
Yeah.
is so,
So
beyond
important what
frustrating.
you just said.
Yeah,
A lot of
that's the
people
biggest
assume
plus
that. This is
factor.
not true.
I just noticed that in the winter, more recently, the water in there doesn't freeze as fast as water elsewhere.
Well, okay, that it would make sense with
Yeah.
it being thicker,
I
but
mean,
it's not insulated. But,
And maybe the volume of water
right,
helps as
and
well.
that could help too.
And I will point out, especially because of what time of year it is, but we've had a lot of questions about this. Even if you get an ice raft up at the top of your water, as long as your Farm Innovators heater's down at the nipple system and your nipples are not freezing, the raft is okay. It's not
Yeah.
gonna.
Yep.
The water that they have access to is still completely.
Yeah, I
completely
actually would
alright.
love to do a show with Farm Innovators because they're another
Oh,
group
sure.
of people that are just
Oh, great
absolutely
folks.
awesome.
Fantastic.
And they are just a fantastic company. We've actually had a meeting with them recently. They're doing some R&D, if you will, and they actually thought of talking to us about some things they got coming out. But just another great company. As you just see, the combination of it just works out so well with that deicer inside the water. Because there's nothing worse than having to deal with frozen water and chickens.
Yeah, and we'll have somebody call it where the nipple did freeze, where somebody called the other day in Indiana, as cold as you guys got up that way. And, the nipple stuck because it was frozen. But that kind of stuff just can't guarantee against freezing, but you can do your best to try to
After you go below zero,
minimize
I mean,
it.
we're trying, but
We have
Yeah.
some questions.
Yes, please.
So, they're asking, Tom and Kate, do you mostly sell CoopWorks to backyard chicken owners, farms, or to commercial operations?
Not
not a lot of commercial operations. These are mostly homesteaders, backyard chickens, And larger properties as well, where they have multiple runs or multiple coops.
Chicken enthusiasts.
Chicken
Yeah,
enthusiasts.
yeah. That's why we
Our
went.
favorite chicken people.
Yeah, we went to the Homesteaders of America conference up in Front Royal, Virginia, and that show draws 5,000 or
That's amazing.
6,000 people, and we carried a trailer load and went back with almost anything left. So
Wow.
we do have the Southern Farm Show is next week for anybody in the area over at the fairgrounds in Raleigh, and so we've got a 20 by 20 outdoor space there right in front of Dorton Arena.
And we're doing.
Then we're doing Rory
Rory
Feek's
Feek's.
show, the Homestead show Homestead Festival down in Columbia, Tennessee, in June.
Very
isn't it?
excited about that.
Yeah, so if you don't know who Rory is, check him out. He's got a 100-acre homestead,
Beautiful,
really cool
beautiful
operation. And then we'll be back in Front Royal in
Yep,
October.
and we're going back for that one.
Sounds like I'll be following you guys.
Yeah.
And we're looking for more. We're excited.
Oh, they're fun
we're gonna be
shows
on
to
the road.
do. Yeah. Yep.
We have another question. Jennifer asks, will apple cider vinegar hurt the material of
Not
the
at all.
silo?
Not at all.
Actually, anything that you want to clean this with will not, even if you bleached it, you're not going to
But
affect.
she's talking about putting apple cider
No, it
vinegar
will
in
not.
the
It will
water.
not affect your water nipples. It will not affect the plastic. It will not have any.
Yeah, any kind of chemical and stuff you buy, whether it's, a lot of that stuff's coming in a polyethylene
I'm not
container
saying
anyway.
I recommend all of those cleaners. I'm just
No,
saying.
yeah, but I'm just
it
saying.
It will not damage it if you,
won't
if you
damage it.
choose to use it. Yeah.
Right. But some people just add it to their water.
Oh yeah,
Just
no,
like-
the apple cider
yeah.
vinegar is going to
Okay.
have zero effect on it. Yep.
And then, let's see, Caleb, warranty issues. Sorry, I'm a little late behind. I had an issue with my water leaking. I emailed Tom with pictures and video. He was awesome and replaced the unit. Great service.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Glad to do it.
Yep. So,
Sorry it happened, but we'll fix it.
And again, I see Debbie's asking where should we order.
So order at CoopWorksUSA.com for now until I get everything fixed on the website.
And use the promo code
Perfect. And
Carolina
use
Coops.
Carolina Coops.
Carolina Coops
Yep.
for 5% off. which
And
is
the
great.
promo code.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's at checkout. You just so
Yeah.
you know, you go to the when you get to the checkout, it says the promo code
Right.
there.
And we have them in stock, ready for immediate ship. They're building them as quick as we can. We just got a truckload of
Got our guys
700 of them
busy.
in. So
That's right.
Nice.
Or 500 of them in, actually.
We have them all wait, where is it? Ready to go. See,
Yep.
see how they're working on? They're all waiting for you to get them.
I
so-
love that.
So grab them.
All right, guys. Well, listen. Thank you so much for
This
being
was
here.
great.
Our pleasure.
And I hope you had a lot of fun. I hope we
it's-
did a good job for
love
you
it.
guys because again, just love everything. The proof's in the pudding. Those are customers of yours that, again, over and over compliment not just a great product, but the customer service, which is why we love to team up with you guys.
Well, thank you.
again, thank you so
Been
much.
great.
Appreciate
Good
you
deal.
guys being here.
Get your hand
I
raised.
cannot wait to go drive this Tesla truck. So until next time, guys, we'll see you later.
I don't have any closing music, so just
Well, I know
hum.
closing music.
You
We'll
did.